Hey guys, it's Chris at Highline Guitars. Welcome to my YouTube guitar building channel. Today I just have time for a quick tool review. And what we're going to be looking at is the Hosco TL-FC28S fret nipper. I just picked up this tool recently, and so far it has really shined as a tool for nipping frets. One of the tools that I've been using over the years to do that sort of work is this cheapo nipper that I picked up at Harbor Freight, and this was the American TE Pro, and I don't even think that Harbor Freight sells that brand anymore. They do sell a similar one, but I think it's under a different brand name. I think like Pittsburgh Tools or something like that. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go super cheap. But this tool, it's always worked okay. The problem is I had to modify it. I had to grind the face of the nipper so that it was flat because the edges actually were at a bevel. So when I would cut the fret, instead of cutting a nice flush face, it was pinching it off at a point, which makes it, it increases the amount of work you have to do when it comes time to bevel and then dress the ends of your frets. The other problem is this tool did not work well with stainless steel, and I do a lot of fretting with stainless steel, and whenever I would try to cut with this tool, it would ding and dent the cutting edge here, so I was constantly having to regrind that face, and it's just not the best way to do it. But with this new tool from Hosco, it's made from a much stronger high carbon tool steel. So it cuts stainless steel like a hot knife through butter. Works obviously great on regular nickel silver as well. And what's really cool about it is the cutting edge is not so beveled as this tool is. So when I cut my frets to length, this leaves a nice flat edge. So there's not that pinched sharp point. And as a result, there's far less work that's needed when it comes time to beveling and then dressing the ends of the frets. Also, once you've installed your frets, if you've cut them a little bit longer and need to snip them off at the ends, this tool gets right up to the fretboard and lets you clip it off so that you can get it pretty flush with the fretboard. I could do that with this tool, but like I said, I had to grind the face to achieve that. So this tool works much better for that purpose. And it has a nice little locking mechanism so that you can close the nipper and keep it closed, which means it's not going to take up as much space in your toolbox. So let me bring you in a little closer and I'll let you take a look at the difference between these two fret nippers, and I think you'll see that the Hosco is a much better choice for just the job of nipping frets. Now let me demonstrate the Hosco in action. I've got some nickel silver fret wire here and some stainless steel fret wire here. So I'll just cut this one. Obviously it takes almost no effort whatsoever. It's so easy to cut the nickel silver. Now with the stainless steel, which is much harder, a little bit more effort, but compared to using my cheapo Harbor Freight cutter, whenever I would have to cut stainless steel, I always had to brace the tool against my hip so I could get enough leverage to cut it, and it takes a great deal of force to cut it with this tool. And as you can see, each time I cut, it puts a little dent in the jaws of this cutter, whereas this one stays perfect. So definitely, as you can see, this tool is a much more professional solution for cutting fret wire than the Harbor Freight budget cheapo version. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I encourage you to check out the Hosco TL-FC28S fret nipping tool if you're serious about doing your professional quality fret work. And just know, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies that I do reviews for. I just, if I like a tool, I do a review. If I don't like a tool, you'll never know about it because I never say anything bad about tools. Although I suppose if I came across something that I thought was an absolute sham or a fraud, I might say something just to keep you from making the same mistake that I did. But typically, I only review the tools that I really like to use, and none of these companies pay me to do that. So, as always, if you have any comments or questions, post them down below. Click the thumbs up if you appreciate this video and I've earned a thumbs up. And as always, if you like videos on building guitars, click the subscribe button, and then make sure that your notifications are set to receive notifications every time I post up a new video via email. And I only do like 2 videos a week, so it's not like I'm going to be inundating your inbox with email. So click that subscribe button. And if you would like to show my channel some support, head over to eguitarplans.com, purchase a plan for either one of the guitars that I've designed or the tools that I use to build guitars. And even if you don't use the plan, just know that your purchase is helping to support my channel and what I'm doing here and will keep me going, because these videos take a lot of work and time to produce. And as I've said before, time is money. So if you would like something more tangible and would like to support this channel, I have a merch shelf down below, and I sell some Highline Guitars t-shirts. So check those out. If you can't see that merch shelf, there is a link in the description below as well. So until the next episode, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.